for you in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Spirit Sangha, under enlightenment, through the merit of my generosity and other perfections,
May I attain
for the benefit of all
beings.
I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Spirit Sangha, under enlightenment, through the merit of my generosity and other good perfections. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Sanje Chidan Zojen Chonam Lo Sancho Borde Dane Chabzen Dage Jin So Jibe Sunam Ji Dola Benzer Sanje Jabare Sho Om Sobhavai Shida Sarva Dharma Sobhavai Shida all phenomena turn into emptiness. Only instinct from emptiness. I am in the wisdom form of the Chavokasarpane, standing with the right hand in the generosity, bestowing mudra. In the front is the Buddha Vairocana. Kanjin So, his wisdom body is completely filled with pure light. From the crown to the throne are the three jewels, the guests of reverence. Like that, from the heart to the navel are the protectors, the guests of noble qualities. In the lower part of the body are the guests of compassion. At the lotus seats are the different kinds of obstacles, the karmic creators. Like this, from the sixth syllable at the heart, present offerings to the guests of offerings and delight them. Then generosity is made to the guests of generosity, pacifying negativity and obscurations. All three realms of single existence become the pure lanes without exception. So we go back to Tibetan. Om Sobhavai Shida Sarva Dharma Sobhavai Shida Tombe Ngang Le Ke Je Chen So So Ranye Jo Ka Sara Pa Ne Ke Yin Da Sa Yen Chu Jin Jin Sa Rui Den Den Nam Para Nan Ze Gang Jin So Ke Lai Shen Kan So Pe So Tor Ne Den Ba Yin Je Gong Jo Si Yin Rong Te Yen Do Gar De Ve Bar Da La Gong Bo Yong Den Ge Me Nin Jin Rong Pe Den Ge Re Lai Shai Sarwa Le Tu Gar Ye Ge Zhu Me Wu Sar Je Chu Yo Nin Ze Jin Yo De Zhe Jiang Kam So Ma Le Da Pe Yen De Jo Om Ma Ne Pe Me 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 Om Ma Ne Pe Me
Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani
mani padme hum, mani padme hum, mani padme hum, mani padme hum. Om 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 mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, 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 mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, 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 mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, mani padme hum, mani beme ho mane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme homane beme Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 Omane beme homane 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 beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, re omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong. Next page. Homage to Buddha nature provides all sentient beings. Their minds are already perfectly generated as vast and supreme. All sentient beings without exception are the cause of enlightenment. Hence there is no sentient beings, there is not the right vessel. Arise, arise, O deities who have the 10 powers. Without delaying, through the power of great compassion, the three supreme jewels with the wisdom intended for benefiting sentient beings. To this place where the offerings are arranged and ornamented from the minds, please come here, Buddhas and their retinue without exceptions. All saints of guests of all kinds of high and low from your range, provide and remain in the sky in front. Tibetan. Stay here. Maybe you can hear more better voice. Namo de je nin bin ro wa yong la ja sem ne ja jin jo de rab je de ro wa de da ma le sang je je de na no me sem je gang ya me yin je do je nga ve la de la men da tu je wang ge na Sem Dian Dong Lai Gong Bei Gong Jiu Song Ye Jie Zhe Xian Xiang Ben Nian De Re Jia Ruang Gor Jie Ma Le Xie Se Se Xin Gam Jiang Sun Zhong Ren Jiu Mian Dang Jie Song Nen Jie Nang Ga Re Jiu Ba Re Jiu Ong A Hong Ong A Hong Om Ah Hong Om Ah Hong Om Ah Hong Om Ah Hong Ah Hong. Do you have bear? Can you bring the bears,
Yeah.
Damar? So if you have another, the symbol is called Ting Cha. Ting, Ting, you know, two small pieces together. So that is usually used for the small offering, for the music song. So inviting Buddha and also offering. When we chant Om Ah Hong, so we two this together, hold this. Yeah, Santa, you have the two hold the, not that way, you know, bottom the both hand. And yes. So then hit like one top and another like only the sides. Yes. So that is the usually for use the small offering, soul offering. So don't use that usually, otherwise the all ghost, every spirit comes. So if you want to beat them, so then you can use that one. And today we can use, we invited them offering, so this food, drinks, for everything for them, hungry gods. So that's why this is the using and calling them come. Okay, so you can use that in each section when it's on a home and change the sections. So you can use pang, 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 you know, hit a couple times. On a home, so first, so English, we chant together English. This small is the offering goddess of sensual pleasure, Dorjema, the Varjara goddess of them. Form is extremely beautiful, with a melodious voice of granting smell and gently touch. In her two hands she carries a vessel filled with the dust of gods, with the 100 tests and many countless blowing clouds of offerings. From the crown arise Buddha Rinchen monk, who purify defilement and the rosens of the universe and the sentient beings. With the right hand in the mudra of display poverty, transform the offerings into a treasure of inexhaustible wealth of instant pleasure. Tibetan. Om Ahon Duan De Yun Je Lamo Zo Dorje Man Zi Yen Dana Doba Yang Yen Ba Zhe Shen Ba Ri San Jiang Ba San Yin Na La Ye Der Ze Rob Ja Dan Den Be Bun Ba Nam Che Be Den Bong Ba De Me Ba Zhuo Yen Nu Je Je Nyam Zhe Dang Mo Ba Ra Da Ba Ra Zi Chư Zong Ne San Jie Rin Jie Man Sa Yen Chư Jin Je Sa Ye Ur Wa Ser Yen Den Yong Je Long Ju Zo Me Xie Be Der De Zhe Ba Re Ju Namo Nam Sarva Da Da Ga Da Ba Yom Be Yom Be Ge Be Sarva de ganga de savarena emangangana gamzo Nama sarva dadanga de bayom bishom bekebe sarva de ganga savarena emangangana gamzo Nama sarva dadanga bayom bishom bekebe sarva de ganga de savarena Emangangana gamzo Namo to all of the sacred lamas who have come from the Dharmakaya, Samandabada, down to my Kanru Lama, in the lineage of the wisdom mind, symbolic and oral transmission, and of them Nayana Sutra the symbol, the accomplishment, category, the great accomplishments, and the author and the inner sutras. And to the countless inconceivable deity examples of the three center, inner and outer mandala of the Kalash Chakra, I make this offering, restoring the wisdom, awareness, orders, vows, and the sacred commitments from the false and mistaken that have been made. Grant me the supreme and ordinary accomplishments without exception, I pray. Go back to Tibet. Namo Jiga Grinda Zambo Ne Jinjin Zave Lame Barde Zomba Gonda Ninju Je Lama Damba Mazangwa Meba Nam Doju Sun Tekpa Rumga Doju Samson Dribde Kapje Jude Senang Tijang Kolo Senang Yin Somje Jin Kora Je Lazo Samye Chang Me Ba Lam Bo Lo Da Ge Ren Zin Je Dong Ba Da Tam Se La Ni Be Jung Song Wa Tam Je Se Re Jun Cho Dan Te Mong Ge Nge Zhe Ma Le Ba Zar De Zo Om Ahom, through the altar vessel, the universe, the nature of the five great mothers, to the inner contents, the sentient beings, the cities of powers and the Chandramas, to the glorious Dorje Pamo, the protectors of the 24 sacred places, the 33 sacred abides, the 8 chamber grounds, and the celestial and the terrestrial realms, to Mother of Buddhas, Dorje Namjorma, Tamo Mamo, and Singdoma, to Kurukula and Uzorochima, Sideve and Lakshmi, to the goddess of auspiciousness, to Nimchima and Rituma, to the Great Mother and so on, the goddess of sacred mantra, power mantra, and Dharma mantra. I make these offerings, restore all impairments of my sacred commitments, and abstractly enact the four enlightening activities. May enhance the suffering of aspiration, not arise at the time of death, but be the guide and the secret of the path. Tibetan. Ahong Senu Jin Jidin Yong Aye Rang Yin Nang Ju Je Sim Jin Ba Wong Tang Zhi Zhong Qi Yor Ni Xie Za Xi Ne Sum Je Za Ni Zi Zhu Jin Mo Je Kar Ju Dang Sa Ju Je Da Bo Bar Din Dor Je Ba Mo Yam Yong Dor Je Nam Je Ra Ma Tu Ma Nam Mo Dang Sing Ge Dong Ji Guru Gula Dan Uzar Je Pardan Norjuma Trashi Je Lamo Je Chonyer Jin Dan Rutuma Yom Che Mo La So De Sangha Da Ringa Zunga Je Lamo Nam Lambo Lo Daga Dam Se Nyam Cha Dam Je Gan Chen Le Nam Ba Je Dong Me Den Zhe Ba Dan Je Kara Ne Jo Je Dong Ara Men Jong Lam Na Dan Zaman De De So Om Ah Hom to the Buddha, glory of joy, and so on, the other 1,000 and 2 Buddhas of the fortunate eon, led by Conqueror Shakyamuni, to Chancho, Tripankara, Marmeze, and so on, the Buddha of the 3 towns, to Shariputra, Rahula, and so on, the Shavakas, Sangha of the 4 pairs or 8 ones, to the 2 kinds of Pakshika Buddhas, and to the 16 grey eaters and the inconceivable Ahasa retinons, I make offerings, these offerings, by reciting the individual liberation vow from all fours, and being free from the 3 lower realms, and the state that are not free, may I attain the state of the Shavakas and the Pakshika Buddhas. Go back to Tibetan. Om Ahong Jomden de Shakya de Benzong Karpa Zangbe Sanje Tongzan Sanje Gabe Palaso Sokya Tang Marmen Zeta Namze Laso Tisomje Sanje Jozong Tang Rajin Zen Laso Nyende Je Genden Suye Yaji Rang Sanje Renyi Neden Jembo Jodu Koda Jomba Zo Samje Majabadang Jeba Namlambolo Dage Sosara Darbe Dombadang Garwa Damje Sarajun Nensong Somdam Makombe Neregle Tarde Nirang Da Jombe Kombang Topara Joraje to Ong Ahong, to the 8 Bodhisattvas, led by Sablam Manjushiri, to Dorje Nyingpo, Lodi Zangpo, and so on, the 16 Bodhisattva of the fortunate Eon, and the 2 Chapel and the Tahu, Tatungo, and so on, the countless example of Bodhisattvas are made of these offerings, by perfectly purify all wrongfalls that I have committed without exceptions, as taught in the Bodhisattva's teachings, may there not be any obstacle on the path of the Mahayana. Tibetan. Om Ahom Papan Jambara Jen Song Sanjo Zembe Gende Nyeve Seje Dorje Nyimbo Tang Lodi Meze Balat Garzang Semba Jiro Jimpa Tang Tate Nge Laso Sanjo Sem Sopa De Meba Nam La Bolo Dage Sanjo Sembe Denule Sungwe Tongwa Nyamse Nyu Tada Lami de Sangne de Qua Chembe Lam Parche Me Bar George. To the mother, protector, sister, and brother Dharmapala, who have accomplished this state, either through wisdom or karma, to the 75 glorious protectors, and the male and female mighty ones, to the divers, nagas, lions, deities, and the gainful of the pillars, and to the guardian protectors of the world and the snowy mountains, who nourish those accomplishing virtue, whose names and letters that have not been mentioned here, I make this offering. Protectors, the teaching of the Buddha, praise the glory of the 3 givers. Let the fair ring into the realm of the world's own tongue, pacify disease, female war, and starve. Protectors as yogins from the obstacles of accomplishing Dharma and performing being our strong shelter and clothing. Tibetan. Om Ahong Yi Dang Le Lai Zhi Bei Qi Jiao Mang Gong Jiang De Wang Gong Ding Jie San Nga Zhi Gua Po Ju Mo Ju La Le Yi Lai Yi Dang Zang Be Ling Dang Kan Jie Na Ne Be Gem Ni Gar Zo Jiong Wa Ming Dang Cin Ni Ma Dong Ba Dam Jie Lam Bo Lo San Jie Jie Deng Ba Song 公交个文盲都一定就看见恰恰的是不，内蒙出租是南就了把大家去这边，把这送钱用大当那么人在的说。Om Ahom. Furthermore, through the examples of gods, Nagas, humans, Burmas, and Rakshas, and our accomplished words of fruit, to the Yakshas, Jambala, the innately arising deity, the five gods of the blood lineage, to the god of home, the two of the first, and so forth, and the gods that generate godlike power and worth, and to the gods of the four elements, mountains and the forests, I offer these offerings. Please perform the support to develop my excellence and virtue, I pray. Om Ahom Yin Yang La Le Me Zhang Zi Zhang Song Deng Zhe Zhi Be So Nei Jin Zang Ba La Lin Jie Ji Be La Go We La Nga Xim La Dang Yin La La So Kar Jie Dang Wang Dang Ji Be La Yong Wa Jie Dang Re Dang Na Zar Jie La Nang La Bo Lo Da ge le ba dan gar be so dam je ji be dong zhuo ze de so ong a hong. The king of the Gandavara, the horse has one, the Gandavara Rabga, who curve for songs and dances, to all types of malicious negative beings, starting with the category of non-human beings who live in between the sky and the earth, to the different types of karmic creators who are attached to the depths of flesh, to the 500 mother and children yakshas, and to the examples of the 8,000 kinds of obstacles are mix of these offerings. Don't be negative or cause harm. Don't rob good life, power, and wealth. Give up grudges and wickedness. Tibetan. Om Ahom Krishna Jirva Jimba Tango Jin Lodan Kala Sibe Trizarabga Mam Je Trung Je Panang La Ne Jebe Desin Jen Sung Đông Je Rei Se Jirba Tam Je Dan Len Ya Ya Gong Ja Kwe Rei Choma Ma Wen Ngap Ja Ge Rei Dong Tra Je Je Dan Je Be So Lang Bo Lo Dong Da No Ba Mam Ze Kar Je Dan Wan Tang Man Cho Ring A Dan Do Zo Bong Ye Ong A Hong, particularly to the six types of sentient beings, or the five classes of beings, to all kinds of guests of companions, subsumed with the category of the four avenues of birth, the two classes of hungry gods, who are poor and destitute, those who left their previous body neither this morning or yesterday or last week, last month, last year, and so on, and who haven't yet acquired a body, and those who are frightened in the perceptions path of the intermediate states of sentence without refuge and protection, those who have no protector or power or companion, those who have no previous accumulation of merit or support, those whose virtues have its letter, those who are gathered within the forename aggregates, those who are feeling is the nature of suffering, those tormented by terrifying, frightening illness, those beaten by cold, hunger, and thirsty, those whose lifespan are indefinite, those who are blown away like a feather in the wind, and the dedicated persons or the diseased beings and those sentient beings in the intermediate states who have no power to go anywhere, I make these offerings. May they encounter an excellent home, companions, wealth, food, drink, and become happy and relaxed, becoming so and immediately meeting the sublime Chinreze and the Bodhisattva Namana Shambhanabhya. May they recognize the Pardo Sapardo and share confess perception and remember the Lama, the three jivas, the Yadam, and the view. Purifying the obscuration of negative karma on instant. May they achieve the power in Rigpa. May they be able to reverse immediately into the extraordinary pure lanes, Devajin, Pemavu, and so forth. May the Buddhas be pleased in worth offerings. May the wisdom mind of all the bond protectors be fulfilled. May the desire of sentient beings be satisfied. May the karmic debts of blood and flesh repeat. All three realms are the pure land. All three sixteens are the guests of the great compassion. To all compassion, substance without exception. Through the blessing of the power of the true nature, may beings enjoy the inexhaustible treasure of sensual pleasures. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Engage in excellent virtue. Tame your mind completely. This is the teaching of the Buddha. Go back to Tibetan. It's page 86, number short. Om Ahom Jebarden Roa Rejo Lam Junga Jinen Amba Jidibe Ninjen Ronda Jirba Tam Jeda Gorjen Bombara Jirbe Yada Desini Karsang Taneng Sam Naneng Loda Shatin Ngamelete por simelete mani sikpa pardon nyangave tangdang chabdang choba meba gondang punye meba menje saja meba geve randa nyungwa minje depe pombo sorwa dongarje ranjin jekdan thanam ge narwa Tato komsomje dongwa seze la ngipa meba Sado longa deba yen kando rawang dang dak Bardo senje chege me tora sebe bardo neba damje lambo no Nedo longju zadong pinson soba dang ten Pape bar jorje Te tara jibe me la Papa jinre zedang Sanjo sembe driba nam saran tong Pardo la pardo yin par ngo shi Chanang je de lama dang gong jo ya dam dang tawa ji se tin Lengen be driba ke je la dang Driba la rawang top Dewa jin dang pe mo la su pe jin kan je par jin zeng da Du ne par jo je Jarwan jebe ni jara je tam jin to dan kan jara redron to pa sem jara je len ja bulong ko jara tham son da be jen sei son tu jin ro ma le cha be se chin ye ni be de den yo me se be de la long je ba ra jo je de ba je ya me za Gewan pin song so para je rang sen ne yong sen de de ne san je den ba ye o ma ne be me hong 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 Om mane beme hong, 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 om mane beme hong. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 So now next we're going to do the Kendo Zambo prayer. Amanda, please can you share? Okay, so can you translate the English, please?
Yes, thank you, Kimpola.
Thank you.
Chita, this extraordinary aspiration through which samsaric sentient beings cannot resist awakening, was spoken by the primordial Buddha Samantabhadra. Homage to the primordial Buddha Samantabhadra. Oh, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntu Zangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kunto Zangpo, have realized the truth of this ground. Free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kunto Zangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kunto Zangpo, am the original Buddha of all. And through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering, there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful. And this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity by increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others. Your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance. And the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddha's, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of beings through all my manifestations. Through Kunto Zangpo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharma Dhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes, during a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles. At the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kunto Zangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin, and will finally achieve enlightenment. Kimpo, do you want to chant it in Tibetan?
It's okay. Now we chant the dedication. Let's go the English ones. So usually dedication is who can share?
What dedication is it that you want?
Dedication, Dorje Chang, and usually we share the teaching after.
It's that one that's in there, Marilyn, the opening.
In the opening prayers, I can take a look, or unless someone else has it handy.
Yeah, I think it's in the prayer book. I can share again. I'm pretty sure that prayer is there.
You can share the prayer book. That's also good. Maybe usually we do every daily prayer. Then we can chant.
See.
It's in the chat room, the link too. Does that help? Oh, you've got it, I think.
Oh, that'll be easier, Debbie. I'll just do that. Somebody else can share that. Does that sound okay?
Oh,
You can click on and share, Amanda. It's right there. Mhm.
Okay. Okay, we chant the sharing the screen, and then we chant the Emaho. Maybe everyone has memorized, right? Emaho. Emaho ngom zara sanje nawan daye da yesu jobo tuje jembo dang yong de senban de jin do nam la sanje sansen ba men kor ji kor Deje ngom zara ba de me ba ye de wa jin ye za ve yin gam de da yin de ne zen bu jir ma da je wa yin je bar ma je bar de re jin ne nan de yan dong yon de ge da ge mo lan da ban de so je san sen dan je ke me de bar sin je la de so de ya da ben zan de ya wa do de ye wa san jo sem jo ren bo che ma ji ba nam je jo ro je ba nyam ba me ba yang Kong ni kong den pe wa re yo. Okay, that's one same. Can you share again? I don't know who shared. Om mani padme hum, Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, Om mani padme hum. 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 Dorjen chang, Telopa, Naropa, Marpa, Malarepa, Dharma Lord Gambopa, Pamotupa, and Lord Digompa. Please bestow upon us most auspicious blessing over the Kaju Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience, be defeating all enemies, confusion, may all who traverse on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, where is unborn may they rise, where is a born may no decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray the Lama may have a good health, I pray the Lama may have a long life, I pray that your Dharma activities are purified and wide, I pray that I may not be separate from you. As Manjushri, the way realized automated and as did Samadabhada, I will follow in the path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the true unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the Mary I shall bear fruit. By the virtue collected in the three times, by my seven all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the inner rule of virtue, may I and all sentient beings calculating and surpass perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teaching of Guru Digompa Ranashiri, who is the Lord of Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation unto the end of the samsara. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Ahom Benzan Guru Bema Side 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 Hum. Om Benzara Sado 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 Hum. Om Ami Deva She. 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Vinya Burun Guru Soa. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Vinya Burun Guru Soa. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Vinya Burun Guru Soa. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Vinya Burun Guru Soa. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Vinya Burun Guru Soa. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Ayunjan Pinye Beren Gere Zoa, Semje Neba Jinye Ba, Nyorde Nele Da Jorje, Drove Nena Maleba, Taden Jungwa Me Barisho, Semje Neba Jinye Ba, Nyorde Nele Da Jorje, Drove Nena Maleba, Taden Jungwa Me Barisho, Semje Neba Jinye Ba, Nyorde Nele Da Jorje, Drove Nena Maleba, Taden Jungwa Me Barisho. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Kambula.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kempo.
Thank you,
Good
Kambula.
Sheila and the
Thank you,
Sangha.
Kempo.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lordy.
Thank you, everyone,
Thank you,
for letting me
Kempola.
be here.
Thank you.
Kempo, thank you for liberating us.
It's a big present. Thank you.
Kempo,
We're doing great together.
please excuse my ignorance, but is White Sir a smoke offering, a fire puja, or both?
Mostly everything both.
Both? Thank you.
Yeah. Today here, human are preparing everything. It's a small offering, fire puja, soul offering all together. So I have everything here. Thank you, Himana. Yes, she is here.
Thank you, Himana.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Beautiful chanting.
Thank you,
Oh,
Mixie.
yes. Thank you, Amanda.
Yes.
That was lovely. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Amanda, yes, sharing.
Thank you, Sangha. Thank you, Kambula.
Thank you. So you can finish your, if you have fires, burn naturally, then all the food is dissolved. Then tomorrow, something you can. Very simple. Tonight, if you fire, you have fire, leave it like just leave.
Oh, just let it burn all night.
All night burn. You
You
can
can use
turn-
leaves. You can use twigs and leaves. It's okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay. I was wondering.
part is offerings, a small offering, fire, everything is included. The whole thing. This puja.
Oh, great.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good evening, Kempo.
Bye.
Thank you, Kempo.
Thank you.